There are some places in the world where you can get lost and no one will ever find you. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a very scary topic. There are thousands of people who have gone missing in national parks all across the world, and there's a very eerie similarity in the way that many of these people have disappeared. Now, I've heard a lot of stories about people who have gone missing, but something about these cases just feels different. The people in these stories seem to vanish without a trace. And even though these are some of the most beautiful places on Earth, they can also be some of the most dangerous. So today, let's explore some of the most mysterious missing persons cases in national parks. And try not to get too freaked out while you're listening. In Yellowstone National Park alone, more than 200 people have gone missing since the park opened in 1872. That's more than one person per year. In 2021, a couple was hiking in Yellowstone when they decided to take a detour off the marked trail. It was at this point that they lost the trail and were never seen again. Search parties were organized, but the hikers were never found. In fact, their bodies have never been recovered. Now, there are some eerie similarities in the cases of people who go missing in national parks. A lot of them go off the beaten path or stray away from their hiking groups. And in some cases, people have simply vanished while driving through the park. There was even a case where a young mother and her 2 children disappeared while picnicking in the park. Their car was found abandoned, but there was no sign of the family. And after an extensive search, it was concluded that they had likely become bear bait and were no longer alive. These are just a few of the hundreds of cases of people who have gone missing in national parks and have never been found. There are many theories as to what happens to these people, but no one really knows. Some believe that they simply get lost and their bodies are never recovered. Others believe that they may have been taken by wild animals. But the truth is, no one really knows what happens to these people. If you've ever visited a national park, then you know how easy it is to get lost. Even if you're not hiking, you could easily drive off the road and into a ditch. Or if you're picnicking, you could wander off and get lost. But these are usually not the cases that make the news. These are the ones where people are found safe and sound after a few days. The cases that do make the news are the ones where people go missing and are never found. These are the ones that keep investigators up at night wondering what could have happened. One thing is for sure, national parks are beautiful places, but they can also be deadly. If you ever go missing in a national park, you may never be found. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like for more content. See you next time.